He immediately trash talks. Attempt Assassin gives a very fitting one. Wouldn't you look at that? I think the teams are hyper. May just end up making the difference, which is exactly why Hryvnia would love to secure first blood before that happens, and they will do so onto the Storm Spirit with rotation over from the Hood with the Ember. As Ariel comes in, wants to give Young G that armor so he can engage his teleport in over on the top lane. Tries to catch up to yowaai, but out comes a beautiful stump, perfectly timing him. Forcing the Storm Spirit to just kind of sit behind as 333. Uh-oh, down he goes. Ember Spirit just yoinks out of their team. Hryvnia 2k gold lead. They are running circles around Vrooomy so far. So while Vrooomy are now starting to seriously fall behind, in part just because the safe lane didn't get to function with their combo here. I wouldn't say they're out of it just yet, and I'm very much hoping to see more action from them. Perhaps another like really good game number 3, like we had in the previous series. As nice kill onto Utah there. That is going to be the huge 1 position already dealt with, and that leaves the Sven support exposed. But more importantly, they can now continue hitting the tower for the side of Vrooomy. Those meme race cars, they need to switch into 6th gear and actually run down the TA. Down goes one of the Visage Burps immediately as another teamfight is initiated. Fernans may be the target here, and oh boy, the Dark Widow just doing so much damage. They will all be... So I'm gonna pay attention to how Windranger is building, like I said, with a Gleipnir coming in, but no time to look at Windranger's items as Elder Titan about to go down and become yet another Galvanized charge for Young G, but Young G turned around and by a Timber Saw and an Ember Spirit, and with another Slayer of Fist, he will end up going down. Double kill for Niche. Pretty much hard counter for that. It's a fucking Timber Saw against the Sven, just taking away all of his strength, while also being great at taking away the Windranger's damage. But speaking of Sven, I think I just cast a curse, the poor guy. With a 6k lead though, Hryvnia still very happy with how everything is going. Ember Spirit got Maelstrom and Mage Stage 7 minutes in. Storm Spirit! Oh, bottle refill that way. As Templar Assassin still just a raid boss, free farming over on the top lane, but at least Visage got a Blast now to amplify this damage output a little bit as the Hoodwink does melt, and now you can see even Ember Spirit cannot deal with that huge damage output anymore. BBODDY, now he comes in ready to tank for his teammates, but they're already dead, except for of course the Templar Assassin who jumped in from behind, killing off the Sven, killing off laise, but actually being tethered instead to a tree, cannot quite finish the job onto laise, and with that Visage still alive, TA now taking so much damage. Yet another 5-man smoke dive, but this time around they wait for everybody to spread for that kind of wraparound setup. Grab the Storm Spirit first, getting him with that smoke advantage, allowing them to finally hard commit. But now Ember Spirit has been found by the Sven. Ember though still extremely fat, and as the Templar Assassin just outputs tons of damage, it will be 2-0 so far as Sven. Team Hryvnia. Like, yowaai TA is impressive, but we all know yowaai TA is impressive. They know that too, that's why they drafted around yowaai TA. But the Ember Spirit just winning mid lane, that's the only thing that they needed to do better, and it feels so bad, because he by no means played bad. Young G's Storm Spirit is still really sick. They just didn't call SS on the Sven in time, or didn't have the vision to cover. And that led to the mid laner dying, which led to Ember Spirit creating all this space for Templar Assassin. Now this Templar Assassin just cannot be beat as Timbers are frontlining for her, taking all of that damage while TA just Psyblades 2 people after they've been whirling deft, and the tier 3 tower now being set up for Hryvnia. If they can actually close out the game like this, it's a beautiful performance. As, yeah, I wasn't expecting it. Like I said, 55-45 for Hryvnia, because they don't really have anything in the late game. They need to win in the early game and end. And they're right now trying to end. So they are very much still making progress in their game plan here and getting all of the most important towers down.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. There is little it can do. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
As the barracks are just being whittled down with the TA. Chopping away at it. Oof, and the Sven blown up as well. Are they gonna call it? Trash talk is coming out, but so far, with the way this game is gone, of course, Visage was dominating the lane. Visage just had a super free matchup against the one position Templar. But Templar, the moment she could go for the jungle and get some stacks, it perfectly compensated for everything, as nobody is dying. But just before the Sven comes back to help her out, Dark Willow will be taken down. And with that, the Templar Assassin can go deep, take down the Rax. As, yeah, Hryvnia, over a minute left on the Aegis. They actually want their Templar to effectively die. Will facilitate just that, as that 20k gold lead is out. Though Vrooomy, I think they're currently thinking, hey, in the late game we got this, and we're still holding top lane, we're still holding the one lane of Rax, but they're not holding their heroes in front of that base. The Stormspear just cannot go against 4 people. And yeah, this is gonna be the end. Maybe not just now. There is gonna be another attempt to defend possible in 21 seconds from now. And there is a fortify, but look at that push. Look at that insane amount of push. Look at the BKB being ready for TA still. As the first tier 4 goes down. The second tier 4 is just being cleaved through. Timbersaw saw that coming. Huh? Get it? So he was also really happy with all of that space Ember Spirit made. Very much enjoyed the free farming, getting all of the auras super early into the game, as now the team fight is gonna spread outwards. And well, it looks like GG has finally been called, and it does feel sad. I will be real with you, it does feel sad. But against the 30,000 advantage for the side of Vrooomy, their mid laner got ganked by Sven support. And they just couldn't come back because the enemy jungle was already warded so freaking much. But they could try to like blink an Elder Titan and have him stomp. So either Elder Titan or Bat Rider will be doing the initiation. And if you get one of those from a smoke onto 2 or 3 people, it can definitely be huge. Speaking of initiating onto multiple people, that's exactly what they're gonna do. And well, that's not the way to secure yourself the first blood. As well, everybody is half health. And Hryvnia definitely deal a lot more damage there. And it looks like... Wait, are they gonna even get him? Okay, they will. A little bit of a name for themselves. And body... oh, yeah, there he goes. And yowaai goes down. The same for Jakiro. Well, the bounty rune will have to be what Templar Assassin contends for with the bottle refill. But over on bottom lane, guess what? Vrooomy. I did tell you guys, I just wasn't a fan of the Ember Spirit going Maelstrom, perhaps. Skipping the Mage Slayer fully, perhaps just delaying the Mage Slayer. We'll see, we'll see. As over on the mid lane, Brewmaster comes in with a Primal Split. Where are your refractions now, he says, as he's burning through them with the Fire Brewing. But thanks to some excellent teleports and Ariel on the Jakiro, just having so much damage, even on level 5, they instead will just get a Bat Rider and perhaps an Ember. Oh my god. Ember Spirit still alive with the Fairy Fire, with everything, but he runs out of mana and will die. As Brewmaster can't even get the kill they came for. Oh, such a good Primal Split users, but 2 TPs instantly was just a little bit too much for them. And now they're struggling and falling behind. His body still running for his life with a very nice multi-hero slow. He lights them all on fire and gets himself away. But I guess, I mean, you do want some control over who you do and don't light on fire so you don't kill your Elder Titan on accident. But speaking of Elder Titan, it looks like I just cast a curse him as he takes a big crit to the face from the Templar Assassin. Ooh, as it looks like we got ourselves a kill over on the top lane with the Arena Macropire combo being dunked onto just one, but that one person However, it is still the same true and tested formula, right? Get TA stacks, have TA farm the Blink Dagger and Desolator. With those two items you win every single team fight. As Brewmaster is trying to lock down the tank. And usually you shouldn't be focusing the tank. But with two sources of percentage-based damage, they will anyways, losing their Bat Rider for doing so. Though Brewmaster is still responsible for a lot of chaos. Though guess what, Young G? Broodings, what broodings? I got Psyblade. As Flacko.
Encroach no more.
Ember Spirit feared up now. And ooh, look at that nice God's Rebuke to keep him in the root too.
Less deserving of death.
As Templar Assassin will be Earth Spirit down. And keep in mind, Dragon Knight is already starting to look more and more like one position. With Mars breaking it immediately though. Everybody will know, hey, there's people coming in. And Mars the first one to walk up that high ground, has some percentage-based damage, they say. As Bat Rider lights him on fire, Mars still alive, gets off the arena if nothing else. But he will just be burned to a crisp by this fiery lineup from Hryvnia. As Hryvnia lose their Bat Rider, get good damage on the Jakiro, but... So, well, everybody is super farmed and the critical momentum has started for the side of Vrooomy. Vrooomy need to keep up the pressure, and they will by just going into the triangle, stealing the troll's stacks, but first trying to steal the troll's life, and they will succeed with that super long chain fear. You cannot even press ultimate, as Templar Assassins is... As that is gonna be the Mars, caught a little out of position, just a little bit, but bam, and bam, down he goes. As out comes the smoke from either direction. And with the BKB being activated just in time from the Dragon Knight, once again they get a clean initiation onto the Brewmaster, but they can't quite take away the Primal Split! The Primal Split went through, Dragon Knight comes in doing huge AoE, but huge AoE to the Troll! What AoE, he says, as he activates his own BKB, and yowaai cleaves across two, getting himself a lot of damage going. They will lose one to the reinitiation from both of those dragons, and now yowaai goes down to Ariel, still burning him. Double kill for Niche though. Dragon Knight the last one alive, up against two, but he is just chasing down the Bat Rider as Ember Spirit, no resources left to root him, and Yuta damn well knows it. Okay. As out comes a 5-man smoke from either side. And Brewmaster. Yeah, he's saying, like, are you sure you want to commit on me? Sure, we have all of these shields. Go right ahead. Do you have any more damage? Gladly. And yeah, well, they were fine committing on the Brewmaster with just tons of magical burst damage. Brewmaster now starting to get tanky, but guess what? yowaai is not! Ooh, that really hurt with the arena straight into the face of the Troll Warlord. Everybody has to get themselves back for a minute, because without that ultimate, of course, Troll can... Troll Warlord just absolutely annihilating himself some HP, but on the mid lane his Brewmaster may get annihilated with another arena setup. Brewmaster, can he get the split? He tries, but this perfect stun comes out, interrupting the animation. Oh, that was close. But Yuta, the moment he realized, okay, he actually got the kill, he gives a little trash talk. And that will be a lasso on the TA. TA gets the BKB, but BKB against a Troll who's slightly faster than you should just be a death sentence, right? Oh, Troll still looking for the TA, but TA gets herself away with no detection being available for her. Brewmaster already bought back for that. They need to get more, and they know it. Brewmaster ends the Primal Split. He doesn't want to die back. A huge crit from the Dragon Knight means he may have to, but Ember Spirit tries to keep him alive. Bat Rider on the backline is being chased, but Jakiro also still alive. Dragon Knight turning around, trying to hold his own. Troll finally decides to ultimate, with them getting Young G with a Slay of Fist. As now Yuta, it takes them a while, but eventually Troll will get the kill. And that was such a close fight, but Jakiro, he will be caught on the tail end. In comes the defensive spear, just a split second too late.
Denied. The Radiant balk at the loss.
As that is gonna be a nice arena initiation onto 2. Both of the supports instantaneously evaporated off of the map. And a nice catch with the Ember Spirit just trying to allow for a defense and a buyback from the Bat Rider coming out. This is the timing. They want to use the Aegis, because here Vrooomy don't expect it, and Vrooomy they were indeed not expecting for a troll to come chasing, but yowaai does not care. yowaai just wants to kill, as there is the lasso coming out, and there is the person he wants to kill being dragged out of position. Bat Rider diebacks for that one. 70 seconds, he will be dead. As yowaai just stacking up those fervors. He is in the ultimate now, but now they're using all of the stuns and heals as well just to keep him contained. They do not have the lockdown for him though, and yowaai will get full health once again. yowaai still hitting into the Dragon Knight, though he will be pushed away now. Unstoppable force means unmovable object, as eventually Niche comes in with a beautiful searing chains, though they will kill him for that initiation, allowing yowaai to finally get some kills. And the only person that the side of Hryvnia actually want to die here, the Ember Spirit, the Roshan has been opened up on by the Troll. Troll a fast Roche take, but not without any armor reduction, especially not as the smoke's already coming in and will be spotted out by the Bat Rider. But now they have to fight it, being down one hero. Or actually not, as Bat Rider has a buyback again. Out comes a nice arena from the Mars, trying to keep yowaai contained. yowaai really doesn't want to press his BKB for this just yet. Will press it the second he sees all the other BKBs come out though. But mom, all the other kids are doing it as Dark Willow buys back as well. And the team fight is gonna keep going with the Troll now once again doing his solemn duty of hitting the Dragon Knight in the face. Dragon Knight though still trying to take through, but Templar Assassin will finally die. And with 100 seconds, no TA. How are they gonna have the damage to deal with the Troll? Just keeps lifestealing as the Dragon Knight. As the Dragon Knight, he takes over 30 seconds of non-stop maximum fervor attacks to the face to bring down. He is one of the, if not the tankiest heroes in all of Dota. But the Troll Warlord is quite fat. And there is a reason why Troll is considered quite a scary late game carry. There is heroes that out late game the Troll, but there's like maybe 5 or 6 that I can count right now that are viable at all that could out late game the Troll. And half of them are like Urza, where you still have super 50-50 matchup, where yeah, as Troll, he wants the final tier 3 just to get rid of that aura in the enemy base. The extra armor, of course, a pain in the ass with him already having trouble chopping through the Dragon Knight. But you don't need to chop through the Dragon Knight to win Dota. You need to chop through the enemy Ancient, as it will be the Mega Creeps, if not GG, coming out very soon here. As that is gonna be top lane getting annihilated. And now Niche goes down as well to the Dragon Knight as TA BKB'd up, still looking to run people down for a while longer. As Utah oh yeah, I think it's GG with the Templar. She literally just made it up the stairs. Just freaking made it up the stairs. And the moment the Fountain Region kicked in, Templar. One more hit and the game finally ends. Why couldn't this have been game 1, ladies and gentlemen? Especially with like the weekend games being postponed for a little while, which I'm really sad to have to report to you once again.